What's good, chat? Today's price action it wasn't bad, but we had to wait for the market to end for us to see the whole story. So I just want to do an explanation on why you shouldn't have, or maybe you should have taken something today. So let's get to it, man. I just want to explain what happened to the markets. Now, I have a new tool for y'all. If you're having problems marking your highs and lows, I need you to, over here, instead of using candlesticks, go to the line chart. If you go to the line chart, all that noise is gone. So remember, what is our indication? Our indication is when we break above a point. So we break above a high, we break above a low. So we break above a current high or we break above a current low. What is this? This is a break above a current high, okay? You see that? You see how easy it is? Or if you wanted to put it right here, like what is this? This right here would be an indication too, right? Why? Because you broke above a current high. So if you're having problems finding your higher highs, higher lows, go to the line chart and watch what happens when you go to candles. It's right on the bodies. Right on the bodies of where your indication should be. So remember, above this line, we're buying, right? That's your indication, right? Okay, but I want to talk about today's price action a little bit. Remember, we use ICC plus fair value gap, and I need you to remember that why. ICC plus fair value gap is what? It comes back into a fair value gap when right here is your wall. It can't go past that wall and go all the way up. So pretty much, let's go back to it. Let's go back to layman terms, Tyler terms, right? So boom, you have this wall right here. You can't break past this wall by yourself. So you go back to a fair value gap and grab a friend. Once you go into that fair value gap, you grab a friend and say, hey, can you help me break this wall? Your friend says yes, I'll help you break this wall, and boom, y'all go through. That's all a fair value gap is. You're going to grab a friend so you can break through a wall or break through a resistance, which is right here. All right, so let's get into the markets for the day, man. So I want to go on the 15 minutes. So if you were watching the markets today, when you came above this area, we didn't break with force. Why? We never broke with force. But I want to show you something. Remember this line right here. Remember, the market always creates structure. And the market always creates structure in this way. If you always look at the market, it's always going this way. It's always moving like this. Or in the opposite, it's moving in the down direction, right? So I want to show you something. Remember this line I drew right here, okay? So boom, we dropped down 6:45. It's not time. Let's go to 7:30. 7:30. I want y'all to watch something, right? Watch this line right here. I want y'all to watch something. 7:30 hits, okay? So boom. We come above this line right here. We come above right here too. Do we close? We close right here in the 5 minute, close right here in the 15 minute. Now, if you're trading ICC, this is usually where you would buy at, right? This is usually where you would buy at. I want you to take heed of this 15-minute fair value gap right here. Remember, what is a fair value gap? Fair value gap is you're trying to run into a wall by yourself. You can't, so you go grab a friend so y'all can run into it together, so you can have two people instead of one. What happens? And a lot of people probably got stopped out right here. The market, and I'm going to go a lower time frame to show you. Look at this big move right here. Look at this big move right here. Hold on, let me go back a little bit so y'all could really see the move. This move right here, so you came up above here, came right here, then it opened back up right here and came down, right? This would have scared a lot of y'all. This probably would have stopped a lot of y'all out. But look what's right here on this 15-minute chart. A fair value gap. Remember, sometimes the market has to come back, grab a friend so it can break through that wall, because 2 is better than 1. Or come back, grab that money so it can break through that wall. Understand that. But I want you, and then boom, look what happened the rest of the day. You boom up. And not only does it go all the way up here, it goes through here. Now the question of the day is for Trey is, should you have taken that trade? That's up to you. 9 times out of 10, I'm taking this. But where would my stop be when I got into here? Let's see. Honestly, if I'm being real with y'all, if I'm being super real with you, off this right here, I don't know. Because is my stock going to be 145 points? Is this one of those trades where I'd sit out? You feel me? Am I going to have my stop at 150 points? I couldn't tell you. I don't think I would have. I don't know if I would have. I think I would have had my stop right below one of these candles that closed. Now, the great stop would have been all the way down here, but ain't nobody taking it. That's bad stop loss. So I'm going to be real with y'all. Is this a trade I probably would have sat out of if it hit right here? Because I probably would have got stopped out? Yeah. But remember, I'm a two trade a day type person. Because in this trade, you should only go in one con. So when I see it tap into this 15-minute fair value gap, then close all the way up here. Let me get rid of this because it's fucking us up. So when I see it tap into this 15-minute fair value gap, then come all the way up here. That's more the trade I'm looking for. That's better for me. That's ICC plus fair value gap plus structure. Remember how I said earlier we build structure? How do we build structure? Just like this, right? That's structure building, right? Up, up, up. That's structure. That's structure, right? We have to pull back to build structure. Look what the 15-minute is doing. Look what the 15-minute is doing. Doing exactly that. Boom, boom. We never break that low down there. Boom. We never break that low down there. Boom. And if you watch by the end of the day, it kept doing that, right? But this right here is a better trade for me. Entry right here comes back to right here, 146, and I'm going to aim for up here. And then, like I said, you could use the 5-minute, and then, like I said, if you wanted to use the 5-minute trail, let me see I want to see if that worked for this one. So you take right here. So you would have got out about right here. So you would have been able to secure about 358 points, 146 point stop loss. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful trade, man. So if you entered on that first one and lost, you have to be confident in your strategy and understand that the market does have to pull back sometimes. It's okay, and that's why you don't over risk your contracts. If you going in, understand this. If you're sweating before you get in a trade, it's probably two things wrong. You're either over leveraging, you're over leveraging, or it's two things wrong. You're either in too many contracts or you don't believe in the trade. And if it's either two of those, you need to be done. If I got stopped out right here, I wouldn't know it's not my emotions saying get back into the trade. 15-minute fair value gap. 15-minute fair value gap. Oh, the market just needs to grab a friend, and then boom, we up. Especially with this much pressure. Look where it closed. With that much pressure. So that's what the market did today. And I want to show y'all something. You use this line tool. Use this line tool. Look at it. Use the line tool. The line tool just did it's the same thing. I drew this, right? It's the same shit. It's the same thing I just drew. Use that line tool to find your swing highs, swing lows. And use that line tool to see structure. Because if you go down on a lower time frame, you can kind of see. Boom, boom. You kind of see. Boom, boom, boom. We pull back. Come right here. This is the pullback. Boom, make a higher high. Pull back. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, pull back. Boom, pull back. But we never break the pullbacks. Really, you could enter off pullbacks. If you miss this right here, you could enter off this pullback right here. But the pullback's the fair value gap. But really, don't get confused by this. Don't get confused by this. Don't get confused. Use this to find your swing highs, swing lows. But only use it on the hour time frame. But I'm making another video on that. But at the end of the day, this is a trading day to where if you lost that first one, it's okay if you sat out. It's okay if you didn't take it. Because understand this, bro. The trader who could sit on his hands and say, fuck it, I don't really like the way this is looking because there's too much resistance, too much this, too much that. That's okay. Now, if you're scared to take trades, that's a problem. You got to know your setup, and you got to be okay losing. It's a reason why nobody's setup is 100%. You show me a nigga out here who set up 100%, and I'll pay whatever to pay for this course. You feel me? But that's okay. It's okay if you sat out this one. It's okay if you got stopped out of this one. That's fine. That's okay. What we do, we journal, we look at it, we understand. Look, the market sometimes has to rebalance. If you watching it, it was hella like resistance right here, kept dropping up and down. But boom, 15-minute fair value gap created. And a 15-minute fair value gap inverted. It's hella, and I'm teaching y'all things that I'm gonna talk about all this in the course. When I drop the free course on YouTube, I'm talking about all this, so y'all understand what I'm talking about. But all you have to know is, it's okay to sit on your hands sometimes. It's totally fine to sit on your hands sometimes. But I just wanted to show y'all how price action was moving today. It actually wasn't moving bad. It's actually a pretty good price action. I didn't even take this. I didn't take it. I didn't know. I didn't really like it. It was too much going on. And guess what? It's 365 days in a year. We done only spent about 90 of them. It's going to be hella other days to trade. Understand? So peace. Love y'all. I'm going to be dropping hella videos coming soon. Like real deal. I'm going to try to live stream the March recap. I'm going to try to live stream it. I'm pretty much going to break down all of March. Damn. I got the heebie-jeebies. There's something going on. But I'm going to try to break down all of March. I'm going to start from March 1st and March 31st and see what trades we could have took and what we can improve on and things of that nature. But yeah, y'all, it's cool. It's cool if you lost today. It's cool if you won today. Just understand why you did which on me.